Hello there everyone, this is Mark III and welcome back to the giant stompy robot simulator, by which I mean of course, MWO Online. I am Mark III, what have you done? Why are there no glorious particle cannons on this mech? There is a reason. There is a reason. As Happy Ape noted in the comments for the last one, it's like the sniper build for the Cicada was working pretty well until we tried to upgrade it to a regular Gauss rifle and we lost the stealth armour in trade. So I took a look around, combing through all the mechs available. Again, bearing in mind what I said about like pairing a standard Gauss with an ECM suite and stealth armour and enough tonnage to make it viable because the light mechs just weren't really capable of lugging a Gauss rifle around too easily. Especially with stealth armor involved as well. Oof. And I actually stumbled upon something that was not a 75-ton Thanatos. Which, ironically, by the way, even though Thanatos has twin massive ballistic hardpoints in both side torsos, it had the same problem and could only carry one standard Gauss, though it could do it with the stealth armor. I'll explain that in a moment. Now, this is a Hatchet Man, and as you can see here, a cheeky Gauss rifle barrel. Just sitting on the neck plate. Yes, Hatchet Man. Of all mechs, a Hatchet Man. Does that mean we're going to have punching? Sadly, no. MechWarrior 5 did bring in melee combat, but MechWarrior Online does not have that particular feature because it's a PvP rather than PvE, and it's also a much older game, let's be fair. Same basic engine though, but yeah. Anyway. Hatchet Man, 45 ton. It is a HCT-6D. Going to Loadout. You can see I've crammed this thing to the brim. Right, we're running on an Ender Steel chassis with double heat sinks and, of course, stealth armor. Go away, pop-up, thank you. We are running on a 270 rated XL engine, which gives us a top speed of 97.2, so pretty good. We are 5 tons heavier than the Cicada, of course, with 45 tons. And we use that to squeeze basically everything we can into this thing. The primary armament is a Gauss rifle. Not a light Gauss rifle, a standard Gauss rifle with its massive 15 tons of, 15 tons of damage, yes. No, 15 points. So of course, we do pay slightly for that 50% boost in damage per shot. As in, this mech has worse quirks. In this case, we've got a range quirk, we have got a static velocity quirk, but this particular one is actually geared around rack, supporting its lasers and hopefully its axe. But yeah, mostly geared around the rack, so we don't actually have a cooldown bonus applying to it, so we've lost the 20% cooldown we had for the Cicada. But in return, we do have the 50% damage, and I have actually skilled this mech up with, as you can see, cooldown, range, extended charge time, velocity, all the good stuff, along with, of course, like extra ammo and heat and advanced zoom and ECM and stealth boosts. So yeah, this thing's skilled out the same way as Cicada, basically. Anyway, got it there. Right, primary weapon, Gauss. Secondary weapons, only a pair of ER smalls. I could try to get the small X pulses in here, but that would require an engine downgrade. So it's like, it's becoming a case of 13.5 tons. If I drop down to a 255, that drops me down to 91. So 97. So it's like a 9% speed boost, or I get small X pulse versus ER small. I don't know what the trade is there. Anyway. Feeding our Gauss rifle, we have 4 tons of ammunition, so this is again where a lot of the weight is being swapped around. Bigger gun, more tonnage for ammunition. So that is 10, 20, 30, 40, 48, 56 shots. Not as much as Cicada's light Gauss, which was at breaching like 70. But yeah, 56 shots with the standard Gauss. And of course we've got the Garden ECM to power the stealth armor. But there we go. While we're here though, we can talk about why it's actually such a pain to find an Innisphere mech that can do this configuration with stealth armor, ECM and things like that. And I'm not going to go into the clan side of it because, well, clan tech is officially cheating. Or, in canon terms, they are more advanced. Yay. But yeah, originally clan tech was involved just so that they could sell the premium metal figurines versus the Inner Sphere plastic figurines. That's why clan stuff was made better, and then in lore they had to justify that. So there you go, a little tidbit there for you. Anyway, the problem is we've got stealth armor, which locks up 2 slots in every torso and arm and leg location, except for the CT and head. So that's 2 slots straight off the back. We are pairing that with an XL engine, which takes 3 slots in the side torsos as well. Then we've got the ECM suite taking 2 slots, and the Gauss rifle itself, which takes 7. And the maximum slots in a location is 15. So yeah, we're seeing a slight problem here. Now, on most Inner Sphere mechs, the Guardian ECM is located in a side torso. Unfortunately, as is the case with Cicada, the Gauss rifle appeared in the same side torso as the ECM, and that's why there was a clash there, because of the ECM plus 2 from the armor. That's 4 slots. So ultimately, to fit the Gauss rifle in that slot, right in that side, basically we'd have to scrap the XL engine. I don't think we would be able to put a light engine in there either. We'd probably downgrade to a standard engine, which would massively impact speed. And this is a performance machine, it lives on the edge, so that's why the trade-off was getting so hard. There are mechs that carry enough space in the arms with a ballistic mount to hold the Gauss rifle, but then the problem is when the armor slots for the stealth armor come in again and reduce that, because they've also got these locked slots for the actuation points, and at the very least there's 1 locked for the shoulder, upper, lower arm, hand, and the mechs which had the ballistic mounts on the arms usually had all these locked off to enough to the point where a Gauss rifle plus an ECM, sorry, not ECM, Gauss rifle plus the stealth armor slots was too much for the arm to handle, and it was again downgrading to the light Gauss because it just couldn't fit everything. And then there's the problem with most mechs on the Inner Sphere side not having an ECM slot either, so it's like I needed the ballistic slot in the right place, in this case here. I needed the ECM slot, which is in itself rare, but like I need a mech which had ballistic slots in the first place, which again is very hit or miss. It's actually kind of rare to get a ECM mech with ballistics, especially in light to mediums. There are some heavy and assaults that can do that, but I said I wanted to stay out of that range for these. And then of course you got to pay attention to the stealth armor, which is locking off those 2 extra slots as well, so it's like, yeah. So that meant I was locked into having the Gauss rifle in the side torso in a different side from the ECM suite. And that's all I could hope to find, and I happened to find 1 mech. Just 1. 1 mech below a 75-ton Thanatos. So, and even then, if doing it with the Thanatos again, you'd have to sacrifice the XL engine if you wanted to get more than 1 Gauss rifle involved. But yeah, Hatchet Man. Hopefully we'll get some good showings for this one, but I would like to know, by the way, it's almost as wide as the Cicada, but it's head and shoulders taller, so it's a bigger profile for the enemy to shoot at, but we do have the stealth armor working for us, as well as the Gauss rifle and things, so hopefully we'll get a decent sniper match, or a match where I can plink away and, well, still not so sure about the Gauss rifle play myself, but it's like, hey, if it works, it works. Anyway, I've waffled on a bit about that. I'm going to check the recording timing just to see how long I've droned on for. And from that I'll probably decide how many matches we want to do, depending on how we go. So anyway, with that all said, roll on match number 1.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Fleet Command, coming in. Capture the target area and engage any hostiles.
Okay, here we go. River City. Game mode is Domination. Right. And, well, we'll just have to see how it goes. I mean, apologies for dragging on a bit there. I spent like almost 10 minutes talking about the loadout, and it's like, well, I needed the visual reference there, so I could also like explain the locked slots in the arms and things like that. I've got my stealth armor active. Actually, no, let's turn that off. Let's also turn it.
Target spotted.
And we also, yeah. So I needed that just to explain the trouble I was having finding a mech to fit this build into at the end of the day. So that's what it boiled down to. Oh, this is unshredded.
Target spotted.
Okay. Now where's the domination point? It is in the middle of those rocks over there. I feel like it used to be somewhere else, but then again, I've not played domination on this map for quite a while, so yeah, we'll have to see how we go. But anyway, yes. It was a bit of a pain finding the actual build for this. Sorry, the chassis to mount this build on. But when I got there in the end, it was, well, it's like, ooh, this one can do it. And now, while I'm still kind of fresh from the previous Gauss play, I need to figure it out. I should have just let it wind down there. I don't have a good angle on that particular spot. So maybe I'll try around here. This map doesn't have that much in terms of verticality, but it does have a lot of vertical structures to peek around. Though this mech doesn't really care about that too much. The ballistic mount is actually very, very high. Is that coming my way? Doesn't seem like it. But there is a lot of firepower going on that way. Yeah, let's see if I can get involved a little bit. I am being forced a bit closer because of the whole being in the city kind of thing. But if I can get up on that ridge around behind, that might be good. Yeah, let's try that. Let's also engage my stealth armor again, so I can get a look-see at this place. Anyone around? Oops, I just accidentally disengaged my... I tried to hit my stealth, my night vision, and I accidentally disengaged my stealth. The last thing I want them to know is there's someone being silly over on this side of the map just off by themselves, you know? Also need to keep track of where my torso is pointing, which is over this way. Okay, right, okay. Again, see if I can find anyone. Straight in the CT. That probably ruptured his rear armor, given how most things are given. Not really seeing much. Okay. Wonder where that catapult went. No. I feel like he may have realised where that came from. Sorry, I noticed this in the last video as well. It's like kind of got very focused on it, like trying to control myself, and it's like I kind of shut down a bit in terms of the things like focus, 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 sneak around, be careful.
Target acquired.
Ah, dang it. I think I might have to close in on this guy. He's running. But I also don't know where my enemies are in this one. I see you. You're playing Ring of the Rosie, aren't you? Ah, miss.
Target destroyed.
Hey! Got a kill. It wasn't the sniping one, but I got a kill. It's like, I was trying to pinprick him, but it's like, yeah, I think maybe I should just downgrade the engine slightly and get the X-Pulses involved. Now the question is, where are the other enemies? I don't want to be engaging in straight up fights if I can help it. Is my stealth armor on? My stealth armor is still on. Thing is though, it's like my heart starts beating. It's like I'm being stealthy. I don't want to get caught, and then it's just like, yeah, I might catch that.
To all surface troops, enemy forces are moments from victory.
Target acquired.
I'm having a bit of trouble with the stuff there. Oh, I'm the last alive. Great.
That's it. Back it up. The hostiles are taking control.
I didn't even realise. I think that dot's about me. It's like, yeah. I feel like I was not playing quite to my strengths there. But yeah, I was a bit far away. Domination, though, that was going to force me into it a little bit. So it's just like, yeah. But still. Anyway, 1 killing blow, 2 kill assists, 194 damage dealt. So I was consistently doing more damage with the 50% boost per shot. But it's been a few days since I played the Cicada, and I think you can tell that. Also, the shot speed on this one is slightly slower as well, so that's it. Yeah. Anyway, stop making explosives. What am I on about? Roll match number 2. Basically. Let's hope we don't get domination again, and pay more attention to the objective. Definitely. I think I'll put those X-Pulses in. I kind of missed them while I was chasing the Blackjack around.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Fleet command coming in. Capture the target area and engage any hostiles.
Okay, here we go. Victrix Station. The game mode is, once again, domination, sadly. But again, this is one that I'm somewhat familiar with, so I'm going to start moving to get up top. Hopefully my allies go that way as well.
We got 2 mechs locked out before I got this match.
Now, things worth noting. You can probably see my weapon list has changed slightly. So I downgraded my engine, as I mentioned during the examining the build. Is everyone going low? Everyone is going low. I do not want to see that. We're giving them the high ground. Damn it. That might be bad. That's probably going to be bad. That's going to be a bad time for all of us, but it's like, yeah, okay, right, sure. Right, I will contest the high ground just because I want to. And it'll give me a chance to use my Gauss rifle, but it's like, yeah. Though I probably have to drop down really sharpish to avoid being... Oh, hi. I'm not alone.
Target spotted.
Right, so I downgraded my engine. Top speed is now 91.8. Just call that 92.
Target spotted.
Just call that 92, I suppose.
Target spotted.
I have upgraded the 2 ER smalls to 2 small X-Pulses, and then I also took out 1 ton of ammunition. I forgot to check at the end of last time what my ammo count was at. Probably high. Bit too high. But with that ton I mounted a 3rd, so I've leaned into fortifying myself for short-range engagement if I required to. Though of course I'm still trying to use the Gauss where I can. That thing is a bit... Just have to try and figure things out. Of course, while my stealth armor is active, I can't actually try to capture. So that's one thing to be aware of. Looks like the enemy's not really trying to go up high either. Not sure what they're trying to do. Should I switch to thermals, try and find them? Maybe. Oh, they seem to be over this way. I almost shot him in the crotch. Bit of a wake-up call, definitely.
Target spotted.
Ah, not quite.
Target
That's
spotted.
another thing about this build. It's like the Gauss cannon is very close to where my thing is. I mean, look, that's the Gauss barrel right there next to the cockpit. So it's like, yeah, if I can see it, I can probably shoot at it. Though I do have to be a bit careful as well.
Target
Ooh.
spotted.
Thank you for getting in my way there. I'm finding that the slightly slower
Target
compared to the
spotted.
light Gauss is slowing me down a bit, plinking at the enemy, but it's like there is
Target
still that higher
spotted.
damage, so when I connect it has a bigger impact. Just have to find the enemies.
Target spotted.
Hi, Corsair.
Advance is cut off.
Oh, someone's going after me.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
Oh, slightly missed. But yeah, I do have to be careful because while I am protected from being locked on pretty well, it doesn't stop them from seeing me. I'm not invisible.
Target spotted.
That guy's probably going to go down real quick.
Target
Yep, there
spotted.
it goes. Don't have a ready target for my... Whoops. Those 2 assaults hunting a medium. That's bullying, isn't it? I think it is. There's something behind there. Ah, bother.
Target spotted.
Something I guess I might like to have on this if I had a little bit of spare tonnage is jump jets, but we're still running into like massive slot issues. Okay, good. Our ally survived there.
Target spotted.
Oh, I saw movement over that way.
Target spotted.
Oh, that was it straight in the CT, I think.
Target acquired.
Target spotted.
Problem is I can't lock on from this angle. Well, I can, but I can't shoot at it from this angle.
Target spotted.
Missed links. Leave it be. How are we doing? 9-4. We're winning quite handily this one.
Target spotted.
I'm just quite happy sitting up here on my ridge doing whatever I want. Though maybe I should have gone with ER meds versus the X-pulses. Do I want short-range DPS or do I want mid-range capability? A bit more flexibility there. Not sure, actually. That is all enemies down, actually.
Command is
Hey!
happy to hear of your success and achievements on
That
the
one went
surface.
pretty well. How am I doing ammo? 22 left. I was firing fairly steadily there. 22 shells left, though. That is just shy of 2 tons. Something to think about. Yeah. 7 assists. 200 damage dealt, only thing taken. I didn't actually hit one of my allies in the back. I was worried I did, but it turns out I didn't. That went actually pretty well. And you know what? Because this is going pretty steady, I'm going to tweak the build again slightly, and then we'll go for match number 3.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Fleet command coming in. Capture the target area and engage any hostiles.
Okay, here we go. Third verse, same as the first. River City, domination. There are some things that are different to note. First off, we're on the opposite side of the map, so I know where we are. We're on the airfields. I'll take for where we saw that catapult, really, just around the wall edge over there. That's probably a good place for me to be sneaking around and lurking a bit. Other things worth noting, by the way, weapon list has shrunk. Instead of 3 small X-pulses, I have 2 medium X-pulses. I am Mark III, how did you find another ton? Well, after seeing how much we had left at the end of last time, someone disconnected from us. OSR? OSR? Oh no, that's friggin'... That's a king crab. No, that's a marauder. Though that is saying one of the I think that's an Osiris. Yeah, I think... Yeah. OSR, I didn't think that was an Osiris, but we're missing a couple of others too that I haven't connected. We're probably going to lose this. Anyway, where did I find the tonnage? Well, I shed half a ton of ammunition. Because, you know, it's like we had 2 tons left over at the end. We weren't firing consistently there. We were firing at a steady pace, but not massively so. So I didn't want to drop too much of that weight in terms of ammo. Hi! Oh, nearly. Oh, okay, yeah, he took umbrage with that. The other half ton I dropped was actually relevant to what we just happened. Was in my arms. I dropped half a ton from my arms. Yes, the most vital, important, and protected area must be kept safe. No, these are thin, spindly noodle arms. In my defense, they don't really contribute much, and they have no weaponry in them anyway. So it's like, yeah, you know. Besides which, they're not completely unprotected. The PGI in their infinite wisdom decided among the balancing aspects for this particular mech. Yeah, he knows I'm poking around here, so he's going to keep peppering me when I poke out. So I'm going to shift location. PGI gave this mech plus 12 to armour in the arms, flat out. So it's like, yeah, they have a little bit of protection no matter what happens. Well, a little bit too high. That's an ally, don't shoot at that.
Hello, team.
Why was there a shot going past my face there? But yeah, some of our allies seem to be questioning what's happening with our team. Let's move around to this building here. Another thing worth noting is we are kind of running at the brink as far as... Hi! As far as our heat management is concerned, we are rating at 1.2, so that's by acceptable level. So with stealth armor engaged, we might overheat if we engage too much with our stealth armor. So we might have to turn that off, conceivably.
Need assistance.
I'm trying to figure out what to shoot at. That's my problem. Because I could use thermal or enhanced vision to try and sweep, but it's like, come on, poke out again. Oh, that's an Atlas. Perfect.
Target spotted.
Nope, he knows I'm here, but he was still moving, so I don't got a passing shot at him. Yep, he was ready. And he kind of gutted my leg a little bit. We're okay, though. Unfortunately, the PPC strike did turn my stealth armor off because it disrupts electronics, but yeah, have to be aware of that one. My leg is kind of shredded. I didn't really skimp on leg armor, by the by. Leg armor is actually okay. But, yeah, that was the thing.
Target spotted.
Target acquired.
Poor Atlas. He pushed too hard. He didn't have team support, so it's just like, yeah. I am slightly slightly toasty, as you can probably see from the hissing steam and all that. So it's just like, yeah. Sunstrider. Hi.
Target spotted.
Yeah, my thermal just didn't go that far. Night vision kind of gets there. So yeah, I can use some enhanced vision modes. Not much though. Okay. I think I need to push forward a little bit. So it's like, yeah. Drop down off the high ground.
Critical damage.
And that sadly shredded off the leg. That Atlas tried to shoot me in the knee. Almost got me in the knee as well. But I'm okay. I'm okay for the most part. And I didn't toast myself when I fired my pulse lasers either, so that's always a bonus. I think this is a good build, actually.
Target acquired. Heat level critical.
Just engaging the armor.
Heat level critical. Target destroyed.
He overloaded his health,
Command,
sadly.
happy to hear of
And that was the last
your
one.
and achievements on the surface.
Ammo left 19, okay. I can probably drop another half ton of ammo if I think. Going pretty well. What do you think? Half ton of ammo? The problem is I can't match any more heating. Sorry, any more cooling, actually. 415, not bad. Though it was a mixture of the medium X pulses and the Gauss there. But honestly, I'm liking the step up from the light Gauss to the medium Gauss, light Gauss to the standard Gauss. There we go. Actually, it's a downgrade technically because light Gauss is more advanced than the standard Gauss. Yeah, whatever. So yeah, I don't have to be focused as much on making each shot connect because it's like each shot is more powerful, so I can take my time a bit more to line them up. And I'm encouraged to because the cooldown is a bit longer on the gun as well. Has the same range profile, plus, unlike the Cicada, I did actually max out range bonuses, and this mech does have 2 bonuses to range as well, so it's like... The range profile is really good for consistent damage up to whatever range I choose to engage at. Let's see, we got 10% for all weapons, and then 10% for ballistic as well, so that's plus 20% to range. There's also laser cooldown, which I think I didn't really pay attention to because it's not ballistic, but yeah, that was helping with the X-pulse lasers too. I know it sounds a bit silly, X-pulse lasers, but it still counts. Beam length reduction and cooldown reduction, unlike the racks, with the X-pulses, that actually all applies fully to them because they still actually use those mechanics instead of the rack which uses like wind up and then fire. So yeah, they can be still modified by normal laser traits. Half ton of ammo? What would I do with a half ton though? I think I was struggling to find targets part of the time there for the course, so I kind of want to retain the extra 1.5 ton-ish ammunition there, so 2.5 tons. I want to keep that just in case. Yeah, I think I want to keep that. I'm happy with it as it is, actually. I think I'm okay with this. Maybe some more field testing will get me to drop a bit more ammo, but the thing is, if a match goes long, or if I have consistently available targets to keep firing the Gauss over and over, I will shoot through those 20 extra shots I had. But the twin med X-pulses is actually a really decent backup. I'm warming to the X-pulses, slowly but surely. I definitely am. Anyway, sorry, this video was about Gauss rifles. Yes, standard Gauss rifle. This went really well. I'm happy with this build. I do prefer this build to the original one, which was a Gauss and 2 ER smalls. Yes, I traded 10% speed and a bit of armor for the extra medium X-pulses, but it's like, I'm okay with that. In fact, I could trade a little bit of armor off my head to get a couple more points on my legs, because the legs did get gutted a little bit. Though that was because an Atlas Alpha striked my knee, and it's like, yeah. An arrow to the knee fells many a great hero. So they say. Anyway, I'm going to save this one. So this is a HCT-6D Yes, this is a rare glimpse of my naming convention, which I try to follow with this. You see I've got HCT-6D stock. This is a 1x standard Gauss and 2x MXP LAS. Medium X pulse lasers. So to try and distinguish these things, I am having to do it by the model number because it's all in the same place. I can't save like LOM 40. I did that with catapult, and there's like I had another catapult with LOM 40, but it's like it tried to save over. So it's like break it up by mech name, and then to distinguish them, I note what weapon is included. So twin medium pulse lasers instead of twin ER smalls. Save. I'm hanging on to you. You're good. Yes. You're pretty good. I just have to remember to pay attention to the objectives as well. Anyway, yes, sorry. Next time we are well and truly going to be playing with particle cannons because, yes, this was a brief foray because I found a mech that could make stealth and the standard Gauss work. So I had to fit it in there somewhere. Anyway, let's do the outro now because we are definitely over the half hour I tried to aim for because I decided, you know what, because this is going okay, 3 matches. This has been IMAR3, thank you all very much for watching, hope you guys enjoyed the show. Feel free to like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Helps out me, helps that channel, gives me those virtual headpats I oh so crave. They are genuinely helpful, so please, 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 headpats, yes, please, yes, please, please. And see you all some other time. Bit more of an upbeat mood today, I think.